Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to All for e-learning classes. This is a first year Civics class. Yesterday we discussed about what is nation and the differences between nation and nationality, then the difference between nation and state. Now once again I am reminding the last class about nation. So what is nation? The word nation is derived from a Latin word natio, which means birth or descent. Then what is the general meaning of the nation? Nation also denotes a group of people having certain common elements with a political independent status. So here, which one will become the nation? Nationality will become the nation. When the nationality will become the nation, whenever the nationality will form into a state, then it will become nation. It is very clear? Then today I am going to explain nationalism. Okay, what is meant by nationalism? In general, nationalism is nothing but a national sentiment. National sentiment, in simple words, national sentiment. It is also called as a patriotism or patriotic feeling of the individuals towards their country. Clear? The nationalistic sentiment or the patriotic feeling of the people towards their motherland is called as a nationalism. In other words, the absolute loyalty of the people to their motherland is also called as a nationalism. What? The absolute loyalty of the people towards their mother country, it is also called as a nationalism. It means I can do everything for country. That feeling is called as a what? Nationalism. Clear? It occupied the most important place in the modern politics because it is a powerful force in the modern politics. Powerful force in the modern politics. Then one more definition of the nationalism. The strong desire of the people to form into a nation state is called as a nationalism. So what is the meaning of nationalism? Nationalism means the strong desire of the people to form into a nation state. Nation state is called as nationalism. Okay, they must have the strong feeling form into a what? Nation state. This strong feeling is called as a nationalism. It is very clear. It is the definition of nationalism. Nationalism is a strong desire of the people of a nationality to form into a nation state is called as a nationalism. It is very clear. Then one more general definition. Nationalism is a psychic power. Psychic power which promotes unity among the people, unity among the residents of a state, residents of a state. For which purpose? To protect their rights, and to defend their country, to defend their country. It is another meaning of the nationalism. Nationalism is a psychic power which promotes unity among the residents of a state or country. For which purpose? To protect their rights and to defend their country. It is one more general definition of nationalism. Then the seeds of nationalism originated during the 16th century in Europe, especially during cultural renaissance. During the period of cultural renaissance, the seeds of nationalism was originated especially in 16th century in Europe. Later, nationalism sentiment was developed throughout the world due to some historical events. So what are the important historical events? So it was developed due to French Revolution. Then American War of Independence. What? American War of Independence. Then Vienna Congress. So like this historical incidents developed the sentiment of nationalism among the people of the world. And moreover, one more theory, that is a theory of national self-determination. This theory was developed by Woodrow Wilson. This theory generated the hopes among the people of the world for formation of new states. Clear? So these historical events developed the sentiments of nationalism among the people of the world. Then, what are the merits of nationalism? First, the first merit of nationalism. It promotes unity among the people. Among the people of the nation. It is very clear. It promotes what? Unity feeling. Unity, integrity and solidarity also. Integrity and solidarity among the people by removing mutual differences among the people, by removing the animosities and internal fields. By removing mutual differences and animosities and internal fields, it promotes the unity among the people. Yes, if national sentiments are there among the people, there is no scope for any type of differences among the people. There is a scope for unity among the people. It is the first merit of the nationalism. What is the first merit? It promotes unity. That is the first one. Second, it makes the people obey their government. Yes, if the people will have the national sentiments, they must obey their government. Example, we are living in India, as we must obey our government. We must obey our government. That's that one. Next, it helps in the progress of a nation in a short period. It helps in achieving the progress of the state or nation in a short period. Yes, Japan achieved the development in a short period, even though it was collapsed in the First World War. In the First World War, Japan collapsed. But with the inspiration, with the national sentiments, the people of Japan worked together collectively with the national sentiments and achieved a progress of Japan within a short period. Then it provides a democratic base. Okay, democratic base in the formation of government. Yes, if the national sentiments are there among the people, then we form a government on the basis of democratic principles. What are the democratic principles? Liberty, equality, fraternity, and justice. These are the 4 pillars of the democracy. Based on these democratic principles, we can form a stable government. It also helps in strengthening the administrative system also. It strengthens the administrative system of the government of a state. Clear? This is another one. Then it helps in the development of the culture of a nation. It helps in the development of the culture of a nation. So culture includes language, okay, literature, customs and traditions. Clear? So nationalism helps to the individuals in the development of their culture. It is one more. Then it is anti-imperialistic. It is an anti-imperialistic. Means nationalism is against the anti-imperialistic policy. In imperialism, there are no freedoms, liberties to the people, and there is scope to exploitation. There is a scope for exploitation. Where in imperialism, people do not have freedoms. If freedoms are there, they are not protected. Moreover, people are economically exploited, and so it does not allow economic exploitation. It does not allow economic exploitation. It does not allow economic exploitation. Then it secures political stability. Yes, if the people will have the nationalism feelings, then we will form a stable government. We will elect a stable government, when the people will have the nationalistic sentiments. Clear? Then it secures peace and peaceful social atmosphere. Social atmosphere in the country. Clear? If the people will have the national sentiments, there is no scope for any conflicts, differences among the people. Automatically, peaceful conditions will be prevailed in a country. It is one more advantage. Then it encourages the people to work for the welfare of the country without any selfishness. So without any selfishness, okay, the people will work for the welfare of the people. Clear? It encourages the people. Nationalism encourages the people for work for welfare of the people without any selfishness. That is one more advantage. Clear? And next, it also generates the power among the people fight for independent status. Clear? It also generates the power among the people to fight for political independence from where colonial rule. If the people are under colonial rule, it generates the power among the people for political independence. Clear? So these are some of important merits of nationalism. Then demerits. What are the demerits of nationalism? Demerits of the nationalism. If the people will have more nationalistic feelings, is called as extreme nationalism. The extreme nationalism is very dangerous to the country. Clear? So the extreme nationalism is very dangerous to the country. And so the first demerit of the nationalism is it makes the people extreme proud and jealous. It promotes what? Extreme proud and jealous. It is very dangerous. Already we can observe this thing in Germany and Italy, where in Germany and Italy. Clear? In Germany, Hitler. In Italy, Mussolini. Yes, both developed the extremist feelings among their people. Hitler in Germany, Mussolini, Italy. They developed the extremist feelings among the people of their countries. Finally, what happened? Both collapsed. Both were failed. Hitler and Mussolini both were failed. So it is one of the important demerit of the nationalism. Second, then it leads to unnecessary and unhealthy competition among the people of the nation, especially in economic matters. Clear? So it leads to unnecessary and unhealthy and unhealthy competition among the nations, especially in economic matters. Clear? It leads to unnecessary and unhealthy competition among the nations in economic matters. Example here, X, Y, two countries are there. If with extreme nationalistic feelings, if X states people avoid the goods and services of the Y country in the X, then what will be happen? Yes, now Y country may stop their relations with the X. Automatically the international relations can be stopped among the countries. So it is one of the demerit of nationalism. Clear? So it is unhealthy competition. Unhealthy, unnecessary competition is very dangerous. It threatens the international relations. It threatens the international relations. Then it provokes the parochial and narrow outlooks. Parochial and provincial outlook. Clear? If the people will have extreme nationalistic feelings, what will happen? So they may provoke the people for parochial. Parochial means narrow attitude, and then the people will think on one side only, not in two sides. Okay, we have two attitudes, positive attitude, negative attitude. If the people will have the extreme nationalistic feelings, they will think on one side only, they do not think on other side. Then it also provokes provincial outlook, means regional feelings. The regional feelings are very dangerous in protecting the national integrity. So this is also one of the important demerit of nationalism. One, it promotes the extreme proud and jealous among the people. Two, it leads unnecessary and unhealthy competition among the nations in economic matters. It provokes the parochial and provincial outlook among the people. Clear? So with this nationalism topic is over. Then one more topic is national self-determination. National self-determination. National self-determination. Actually, this theory was first proposed by Woodrow Wilson of America. This theory was developed by whom? Woodrow Wilson. Where? In America. Now Woodrow Wilson was the former president of America. He proposed this theory in 1917 during the First World War. This theory is also called as one nation, one state theory. One nation, one state. One nation, one state theory. One nation, one state theory. Clear? So according to this theory, what will be happen? Clear? So according to this theory, every nation of the people have the right to form a separate state for their own. Clear? So according to this theory, every people of the nation have the right to form a separate independent state for their own. Clear? So according to national self-determination theory, every people of the nation have the right to form a separate state for their own, in which what will be happen? If they, okay, dear students, according to this theory, the people of the nation have the right to govern their countries by themselves. Clear? So if they will have this right, they can govern their country by themselves. That is the second one. Then if they will have this right, they can protect their culture. They can protect their culture. Foreign rule or in colonial rule, generally people do not have the freedoms and liberties. Moreover, there is no protection to the culture of the people. If they will have this right, they can protect their culture. Clear. Next, the people of the nation think that their status must be recognized by international community as an independent political community. Example, a nation acquires a statehood status. A nation will acquire the statehood status. They think that their independent status must be recognized by international political community. It means their independent status must be recognized by the remaining sovereign countries. That is the meaning. Clear. Then this theory was much popularized during the period of First World War. This theory was much popularized by Woodrow Wilson during the period of First World War. Clear. And First World War was ended in 1919, and it was ended with one treaty, that is the Treaty of Versailles. Treaty of Versailles. Okay, First World War was ended with the Treaty of Versailles. The Treaty of Versailles was proposed on the basis of national self-determination. On the basis of which theory? National self-determination. Clear? So, this theory generated the hopes of the people of the world to form new independent states. And so, according to this treaty, what happened? New small independent states were originated in Europe, especially in Europe. So, which small states were originated? Due to the Treaty of Versailles, small states like Czechoslovakia, Poland, I think Yugoslavia, like this small states were originated as due to the national self-determination. National self-determination. It is very clear. So it is one of the important theory of whom? Woodrow Wilson. Clear. So according to this theory, what will be happen? The people of every nation have the right to form a new state for their own. Clear? So with this, third unit is over. In the third unit, we discussed which topics? One, the meaning and definitions of nation and nationality. Two, essential elements of nationality. Three, differences between nation and nationality. Then difference between nation and state. Next, the merits and demerits of nationalism. And last one is national self-determination. It is very clear. So today I am going to stop. Okay, I will see in the next session. Goodbye.